Make them sweat.
Make them sweat.
That's right.
Okay, I'm off for that. Welcome to Festive Friday. We're going to try and make it festive. We've got the good, the bad, and the
Alrighty.
ugly when it comes to announcements.
Yeah.
But drum roll, please. Ba-dum-bum. Episode 918 on our
Woohoo.
march to 1,000. How about that?
There you go. Knocking them down
We have
one at a time.
we have to give a shout out to Howder 6480 very diligently to be in here first nearly every day. Eric and Boyd, what? And we got a
Hell,
Katie in the house, but we got an Eric and Boyd.
Eric's back. All right.
Yeah, not cheapo comics anymore.
Hell, Eric, I loved
I
your
don't think we've seen the last of that.
crust and puppet show last night, Eric. That was great.
Why? Did you have a good Halloween, Shadowhawk?
Yeah, things ended up turning around. My daughter
Yeah.
got calmed down, and then her and the wife went out and
Mhm.
walked the neighborhood for a while. Came home with a bunch of candy. She
Wow.
ran into a bunch of her old friends that were in got switched to different schools and stuff like
Mhm.
that. So
And,
she ended up having a good night.
and now
Overall.
everyone has diabetes.
Yeah, now we're all overdosed on sugar.
Diabetic. Yeah.
Yeah.
That actually runs through my family, either that or the blood sugar thing. Fortunately, I got the blood sugar thing. And going to try and stave off the diabetes.
Right. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
the blood sugar thing is all a part of the diabetes. All right. Yeah. Let it go too far.
Yeah. They say, well, you're pre-diabetic. And I said, well, doctor, isn't everyone pre-diabetic till they get it?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, maybe I'm an optimist.
Hey, you're pre-brain cancer. Well, yeah. As far as I know, I don't have brain cancer. So, yeah, I would think I would be pre.
What? I was right about something? Eric and Boyd says you weren't the first person to mention the name change was annoying. Haha. So I'll return back to it. I have the diabetes. Eric and Boyd says.
You got the diabetes?
My father had it too, and he had to take he did it orally, then shots, and toward the end of his life, he got off the shots and was doing a lot better with it, and went back to the oral medicine. Didn't have to take shots anymore. So I don't know.
Oh, wow. I don't know. Maybe
probably weight loss. I'm telling you, weight loss has a lot. Diet and weight loss, and they did try and improve his diet. Yeah. Jimmy Reyes. Jimmy. Okay.
Spam call. Sorry, man.
Okay. Jimmy Reyes' mother passed away.
Oh no.
Yeah,
that happened?
He mentioned that on X just today, or maybe. When did he mention that? Also Greg Hillebrand, who had been, passed away, the artist.
Yeah, I'd heard something about him. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see.
That's a shame. I'm sorry for your loss, Jimmy, and hope you handle it okay.
Yeah, he showed the dog that his mother had gotten for him, his puppy from a few years. Here it is. My mom gave me a puppy. That was 18 hours ago. So I guess maybe yesterday. My my mom gave me a puppy a few months ago. Tonight, I had to say goodbye to my mother. She passed away at on her 60th wedding anniversary to my father. I love you, Mom.
Oh,
And here's the little Chihuahua that was given to him a couple years ago, I guess. Cute little thing.
well, you've seen Jimmy. I mean, you can't have a dog too much bigger than that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a cutie.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Yeah, I had a little Chihuahua once. She was cool until she got fat.
Did she drag the ground?
Pretty
Not quite,
close,
huh?
man. Yeah, once. Well, me and my wife split up, and I didn't see the dog for about 2 years, and then I went back down to Houston for my daughter's graduation, and I walked in, and that dog was. I mean, she was an athlete when I left, dude. She was nothing but muscle, fast as it all get out. I saw that dog after 2 years, and she was looked like an overinflated water balloon on four legs. She couldn't jump up on the couch no more. She was wheezing when
Yeah.
she walked. Like every step she's taking, like, oh my god.
Uh-huh. Hey, Burkholder. Uh, I take it, this is some Lord of the Rings Hillebrand artwork. What was the creature that he said you should not pass? What was the creature's name
What was that? Was that the
that
Balrog?
Gandalf went up against?
I think it was the Balrog.
Okay. And then, of course, this is iconic. I'm sure I had
Oh
this
yeah,
as a
yeah.
movie poster.
I
Uh,
had that in my room for years.
this, I mean, he was on YouTube and I subscribed to him on YouTube and watched a few of his videos. He would do like 9, 10 minute videos. Um,
hmm Weren't there?
uh,
There were a couple of Hildebrandt brothers, weren't there? There's Greg
yes.
and I
Well,
don't.
yeah,
Okay.
brothers. There you go. I mean, yes.
Well, that's what I'm
Uh,
saying. Yeah.
but now this one here, he was on YouTube and he had quite the collection of all types of things. If you haven't seen his channel and checked out some of his videos, if they
Hey,
haven't taken
Lisa.
it down, I probably haven't.
I don't know. I could be wrong about that one. I'm not sure.
What?
She's got Balrog with a question mark. I can't remember if that's the name of that creature or not. Not
Yeah.
sure. It's been a while since I brushed up on my Lord of the Rings lore.
And my sister has, we might as well get the bad news out of the way. My sister has a UTI right now and got a shot in the bum, so she's not feeling that great. She was going to come and see me on my birthday tomorrow to kind of surprise me, but
Oh,
she's not feeling up to traveling now. So, wah, wah. But we will
oh,
call her
sorry.
tomorrow and see how she's doing
Oh, yeah, and happy early
on the
birthday,
show. We'll
right?
call her on the show and see how she's doing.
All right. Well, let me be the first to wish you an early happy birthday, sir.
Bert called her, well, thank you, sir. My turning 59 tomorrow, and we'll have a big birthday bash. So if anybody wants to come on, they're welcome to. You shouldn't be telling people that, Rex. Oh, UTI. Well, she doesn't mind, believe me. She doesn't mind. She's an ex-nurse. Um, she had meningitis
Ooh.
and in the past, and when she gets something like that, she doesn't catch it early because of the meningitis. And so when she gets it, she really gets it. And
Mm.
by that time she's ready for the antibiotics and blah blah blah. So in the shot.
Yeah.
And sorry about that, Katie. Maybe not. uh my sister's pretty up. Who has a birthday? Huh? That's me tomorrow, turning 59. So last
Rex.
day to be 58. And golly. Whoa, I'm not gonna read that.
Not gonna read what?
Eric and Boyd's latest down there.
Oh, that's an old joke, Eric, but I like it.
Yeah. Eric Burkholder says I have chronic health conditions, not diabetes, proper exercise, eating right. Yes.
Oh, wow, Katie. That's terrible. Ah, thank God I found.
Meningitis is horrible. I almost died of it, having affected pretty much my whole life since. Yeah. Yeah, it still affects my sister. You have a lot in common, Katie, with her. Uh, yeah, you do not recognize any symptoms when your chronic conditions mimic acute diseases.
Oh, I get it. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. So you
Well,
don't
I
even
mean, she
notice
just
the
doesn't.
well, yeah, because you're always feeling like crap anyway, so you don't notice something new until it gets worse, you know.
Well, she said she didn't have the feeling down there that she used to have. So when something like that's going on, it's like
Uh,
generally bad before she even notices it. Uh, so it's affected her nerves, I guess, her nerve endings and whatnot.
yeah, yeah, meningitis will do
Katie says, I do not have it yet.
that.
Well, that's good. I'm glad of that.
Right.
Neurological systems will be impaired from meningitis and or other things. Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah.
Yeah, it makes
now,
sense.
it's not just my birthday tomorrow. It's Abby's birthday, and I will
Oh,
make
that's
sure
right.
she makes it on camera tomorrow. So everybody, it's been a while since
You
anybody's
better
even
get her a
seen
little
that.
birthday hat.
No, I'm not doing that. Uh, but I did get her some dog treats. I usually like to catch. I've bought them out of these a couple times, and I did last time. Sweet potato and duck stick recipe.
Oh
Usually
yeah.
get these,
Mhm.
but they don't always carry them. So when they get them, and I have the money, I try and snag them. Now, something I've never seen, which is expensive even at Walmart, the Dream Bone brand,
I haven't
pretty
heard of
high
that
end
one
treats. Huh? Really?
yet.
Okay.
No, I haven't heard of
Well,
that one yet.
these are triple flavor twist. I bought them out of these.
Oh,
And
okay. Well, it
and
almost looks like Daisy on the cover there.
yeah, it does, doesn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not why I bought them. I just couldn't believe that this is the first time I've ever seen Dream Bone at Dollar Tree.
Oh, well,
Thank you,
I'll have to.
Crowder, for sharing this broadcast out as always on X.
I'll have to check. Yeah.
That's an interesting mix, sweet potato and duck. Yeah, she loves it. Carrie in the
Oi,
house.
oi,
Oi, oi,
Carrie.
Savaloy to
Sabalora.
you. Now that you've missed all the bad news, I have weird skin sensations and other weird sensations not on skin. I just got poison oak and did not know it. Yeah, so it's affecting how your nerve endings, to your skin
Oh,
was
wow, that's
pretty
crazy.
bad before I figured out, hey, this is not gnats and mosquitoes. Rex will mistake those dog treats for twisters and start eating them. Yeah, possibly, Eric.
Yeah, yeah,
Missed you
but
being on
they,
panel yesterday, Shadowhawk. Hope
oh
little
shit.
Hawk is having a better day.
Yeah,
She kind of had a
she
Halloween
calmed.
meltdown.
Yeah, she calmed down and things got turned around, and her and mom went out for a couple of hours and walked around the neighborhood, and she ran into some old friends that she hadn't seen in a while. So it all worked out. Yeah, ham is wonderful, Eastland, but it's very salty. Don't give your dog much.
Yeah, because that can lead to pancreatic problems.
Mm,
Hmm.
or
Yeah,
kidney.
don't give them much of what's not recommended because they can overload their system and cause some major problems.
Mm-hmm.
So something doctors will take drugs or psyche because you did not know. I don't know what that is. Twiz- Twizzlers are gross. Yeah. Uh, poor man's licorice. Anyway,
I think
uh,
she was saying so. Some doctors might think you're on drugs or a psycho because you didn't know that you had something going on.
yeah, maybe. Yeah. Ham can mess with the dog's digestive
You did
system.
not know
Really, I did
what
not know
was.
that. Well, it messes usually with me a little bit if I eat too much of it. Uh,
Yeah, I mean ham
usually,
is. I love ham. Don't get me wrong, man, but I tend
yeah,
to overdo it sometimes, and oh, I pay for it.
yeah, yeah. Uh, I picked up a couple new brands of coffee that they're starting to stock there at Dollar Tree that I did not know about. This is a light roast. Try and find a light roast. You can't. It's either dark roast or medium roast, but very few light roast out there. So I actually got it in pod form. Thought I'd try that, and I got some of these here. Hawaiian Islands, Papa Nicholas coffee.
Papa Nicholas. Okay.
Uh-huh. Light roast though. And it's very coarse. I have opened one of these up, but
Oh, dude, I got a
I,
new thing. I think I told you about it. I started doing it. They come in little premix packages, but it's Gondorama mushroom coffee.
oh yeah, you were telling me about that. Yeah.
Yeah, I've been doing that for about a month now. I haven't had like a plain cup of coffee in quite a while. But that stuff really does give you a little more energy and stuff.
Burkholder says roast your own coffee, Rex. I'm too busy for that. That's you know,
That might take some time.
yeah. I want to buy some chicory coffee,
Mm,
Burkholder says. Even
I ain't had
Cat
that in a
Shadow
long
has
time.
chicken. He gets all itchy. Even Cat Shadow has chicken. Yeah, eat chicken, he gets all itchy.
Oh,
Carrie's
really?
cat.
Oh,
Yeah, allergies. And then Great Blend, family owned, 100% Arabica.
Arabica. I believe that's
Again,
what they
medium
call
roast, but I've not seen this, so I thought I'd give both a try. And my coffee thing is a mixing blend. I put a little of this and blend it.
it. Uh,
Put it in a big can and blend it up. I'm still going with that Seattle's best. Um,
yeah, you
you
still
know,
liking that one?
yeah. I mean, I mix it in with all the rest.
Right.
I got some. I by mistake, I got one of those. I got one or two of those things that were like chocolate something, and it just I don't know. It was it. Yeah, I finally got it all out. Of there.
Ah,
But it was like
didn't care.
chocolate peanut
Didn't care
butter
for the chocolate.
coffee. I
Huh.
got it by mistake, and you know, and sometimes I'll pick up vanilla by mistake. They've always got vanilla. I haven't seen any of the Jim Beam coffee. Uh, I've seen the vanilla, but I've not seen the regular. I was kind of
Oh,
liking
okay.
that for a while. You
Yeah.
know, Kit Kat has the snip snip and had to wear a cane. Oh, I swear,
Oh,
you ask. No mushrooms by themselves. Yeah, I don't like mushrooms. Amaretto latte is best.
you
Yeah, I
wouldn't
don't
even
get
know
into the frappes,
when you
the
the
iced
mushroom
coffee.
coffee. It doesn't taste like mushrooms. It does. You have no idea that if there's a mushroom even there.
Right. Yeah, but it's supposed to have some health benefits, doesn't it?
Yeah,
I can
yeah.
speak today.
And I found another new blend that's supposed to actually help with joint pain and inflammation and all that stuff too. So I got an order of that coming from Amazon. So we'll see.
Yeah, how's the coffee? Well, coffee is a brain food, they say.
Carrie says amaretto latte is the best. Ooh, that does sound pretty good.
Yeah. Wiley's that makes tea, makes drink mixes and stuff. Cotton candy, that's what I'm drinking today. Cotton candy. I actually like the cotton candy flavor.
Yeah, I don't even like real cotton candy.
You don't? Well, it's
No.
pure sugar,
Yeah, I know. I don't like the way it dissolves on your tongue and just overwhelms you.
granulated. Yeah.
Yeah,
Caffeine
it just
makes you sleepy,
overwhelms your
Carrie.
taste buds.
See, that does happen with some people. Caffeine makes her sleepy.
Yeah, depends
Not
on your.
me.
She's probably got a very high metabolism to start with.
Burkholder says exactly my point. I want to taste the mushrooms. I do not buy
Oh,
combination products if I can avoid it. Caffeine is a bit of a stimulant for most people, although it can cause a bad crash as well. Yeah. You have a cotton candy drink. Yep. That's what I'm drinking.
oh, I see. So I got you. Okay.
Rex, yucky. Okay. Some like it, some don't. Um, yeah. So we'll have an Abby sighting tomorrow, and we'll call my sister tomorrow, and maybe have guests galore on tomorrow. And maybe it'll just be you and me, Shadow. And maybe it'll
You
just
know,
be me.
maybe.
Maybe I won't even show up.
Maybe I'll just abandon you on your birthday, right? That's
I know. It's sad. You know. Now I do special requests occasionally for you, Shadow. I will. Okay. The mighty the mighty battle brick headed your way. There you go.
Woohoo! All right, there we go.
Yeah,
Nice.
you wanted to see some more mighty battle brick. There we go.
Yeah, I hadn't seen the Mighty Battle Brick in a while, so.
I know. Well, I did that one drawing and put it up for sale and still have it, and on the campaign for a little while, and
Mhm.
you know, thought,
I'm
well,
surprised nobody snapped that up. I didn't. I thought it was. I mean, of course, I've been broke, but
yeah.
I should have gone back and grabbed it for myself. But I figured
Well,
someone else would have got it.
he may make another appearance because I'm going to renew the campaign. So, you know, I may even up the ante and give you this one with it.
Cool.
Yeah. I might even spot color that one, put a little red blood on there for you.
There you go.
I haven't
Put a
erased
little
this
gore on there for me.
new smolder
Oh, there
redesign.
you go. Yeah, get them
Yeah.
all. Yeah, that's more like it.
Looks kind of cartoony,
A little bit, but he's getting more of that kind of monstery feel to him.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
like it. Oh, I like it.
you think clowns are funny? Think again. Here's the clown killer. That's in the Doc Blaylock's.
Oh, I'm funny to you? What am I, a clown?
Yeah. So I thought I would draw the psychotic child killing clown. At least one.
He looks like he's about to cry.
Well, yeah, he's a sad clown till he kills somebody, and then he gets happy.
Yeah, there you go.
Uh, then we have a Geo there,
There you go.
kind of different.
Hmm. Yeah,
I
see, he
even did
changed up his
lines.
neck to chest transition a little bit, and his eyes there.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
the
cool.
eyes, and then usually the bottom's the same, but the top's different. It just makes it like one curve
Hmm.
instead of doing three. So a
Right.
little different, a little bit more organic. Well, let's see. Uh, is the battle brick on the campaign page? No, but it will be. It'll be. I'll put it back up there. It was earlier when I first started the campaign.
Hmm.
Uh, fizzy drink, as you say. Let's see. Celestial
He's popping.
seasoning, ginger tea, great Dollar Tree, great value. Uh, tea, lemon, ginger. That's so good, but not as good. You have a lot of different flavored teas and iced teas in the U.S. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we got tons of
Yep.
them.
Do I have just saying? I think Rick's drink is soda. I don't. Yeah, I kind of gave up soda and went to these drink mixes. Uh,
And he said, what'd you say, brand that was? Weiler's?
well, yeah. Did I miss say it? I was saying Wiley or Wiley.
Yeah, I think
Yeah, I mean
I
that's
remember
what
a
the cotton
Weiler's.
candy drink is. If I
Oh,
remember right,
okay.
that's what the cotton candy drink is. Yeah,
Yeah,
but
I
I
didn't
know
even.
they
I
make
haven't
tea as
seen
well.
Weiler's in my area in a long time.
Black cherry sparkling water is my favorite. Yeah, I got some black cherry not too long ago with that pure cane sugar. Ray Haylock in the house can't stay. Just wanted to swing by and say happy
Hey, all right.
birthday, Rick. That's tomorrow. That's tomorrow. But thanks anyway.
Swing by again tomorrow, right?
And it's Abby's. Yeah, you can swing by tomorrow and wish Abby a happy birthday. We'll have her on tomorrow and call my sister and who knows what else. Is your cotton candy drink still? Oh, it's not fizzy. It's not fizzy. It's got that cotton candy taste to it. It's pretty wild the different things that they can mimic. Um, yeah, peach flavoring. I like that. Yeah, he lives in the future. Oh, it's your birthday here. Okay. Yeah, thanks, Ray. Yeah, I didn't get that. Okay. It is my birthday in Australia. But anyway, and Shadowhawk's muted, so I'll wait till he gets back.
I'm back.
Yeah.
I forgot too that Ray's in Australia. I was like, wait a minute.
All right. I wasn't totally happy with this, especially the lines around the head. But anyway, kind of a new character, lizard type character.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah, I didn't much like that one. But a brand new one called Aftershock, a villain.
Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Something like it.
yeah.
Shocking.
So I didn't do the Halloween thing. I turned the lights off as I usually do.
Yeah, you
Was
dirty bum.
Yeah.
Being mean to
Well,
all them
well. I
kids.
mean,
There, I mean, you're probably do you have a lot of kids pass by your house on Halloween?
I don't know. I didn't peek out. You know,
Why? I mean, you should.
it's
I
wet
mean,
and
you've lived
nasty
there for
out.
a long time, and
No, I never see anybody up and down. I never
right.
look, and but I never hear any kids coming up and down at all. So
I mean, I know you're kind of off of a main street, but you're like where the houses are pretty separated. So
yeah, yeah. I mean, it
most
would be a
most.
good area. I mean, there's people that definitely up and down here on both sides decorate for Halloween,
Oh,
and
really?
even
Okay.
on the other street over. But
I mean,
and
usually, when you're a kid, you want to look for the neighborhoods where the houses are
the
tightly
church had a
packed
big festival
together.
type thing the other day. They had a big festival thing
Oh, yeah,
back
well,
here.
yeah, a lot of them are doing that now. Like the trunk or treat, they call it. You just fill
Well,
up the
even
parking
back
lot.
in our day, they were putting razor blades and pins and different stuff in the candy and stuff. It is a crapshoot. You
Yeah,
don't know. Some people could
we
make
you
homemade candy and
we've
poison.
heard those stories for years, Rex, but we don't know that it's not just an urban legend. I never actually met anyone that got a pin in a piece of candy. I never met anyone that had a
Uh,
poison piece of candy or a razor blade in an apple,
yeah.
or I mean,
Yeah,
no,
we
none
used
of.
to get like all kinds of stuff like the popcorn balls and the
Hmm.
candied apples or all
Yeah,
kinds of
homemade. I
that
used to
people
love
would
that.
homemade. Yeah. Yeah.
And then about the
Oh, I'm
time I
not
think,
dissuading people do it. I'm just saying it could happen. If you
well,
if you
no,
if
I
you
know,
had somebody that
I'm,
really wanted to do some children some harm, they
and I'm
could
sure.
in their kitchen think up all kinds of ways to poison
Oh,
some
sure,
people. And the
and I'm
thing of it
sure.
is they'd have to backtrack every house that they went to
Right, and
find
I'm
you.
sure some people have done some fucked up shit. I remember
Yeah.
you remember the Tylenol killer that was randomly
Mhm.
poisoning bottles of Tylenol.
Well,
That
I mean, what was it? Early part of 20th century, maybe even late 1800s. That guy that had that hotel in was it New
oh yeah,
Orleans? People
no, it was
checked in, but
Chicago,
they never checked out. That guy had trick doors and acid baths and all kinds of stuff.
dude. That was in Chicago. His house
Okay.
back right up to the Chicago River. There's a ton of bodies that they found from the
Yeah.
chutes that he
Mm.
had leading that they just led straight to the river.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
They found a bunch of shit under that guy's house.
Yeah. And they didn't, did they ever catch him? I mean, they eventually caught him, right? And that's where they
They
found out
did,
about it.
but they never like he was dead by the time they realized how much shit he'd actually done.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Hundreds, like well over 130 something
Yeah.
bodies. I know.
Well, he had apparently killed like a good amount of people during the World's Fair that
Hmm.
Chicago had way
Yeah.
back when, because he opened
Yeah.
his hotel that year.
And if you think about it, people are coming from out of town. They're staying at the hotel and they're not
Hmm.
going to be missed for a while
No,
because they're from out of town.
and he knows who comes in by themselves, who comes in as a couple. So
Hmm.
I mean, when people are
Oh, he
traveling
had
alone.
peepholes. He had peepholes. He
Oh
could,
yeah, he had the
he,
yeah.
yeah.
But
I mean,
he even had the lights, the appliances where he could pump gas into the fucking rooms and just
is
kill
that
you
not screwed
in
up
your.
stuff? He was
Oh, dude.
probably
Well,
America's first serial killer.
there's a theory that he was actually Jack the Ripper after Jack the Ripper fled England and
Oh
moved.
God, everybody's Jack the Ripper.
Yeah, I'm just
But
saying.
we
I've
don't
heard
know
it.
it, so it's got. I think he was the Zodiac killer.
He'd have been a mite old.
Yeah, well, so was Grandpa in
Come here.
Chainsaw Massacre, but he still wanted to hit people in the head with a hammer. Just
Yeah,
saying.
H.H. Holmes. Oh, he was. Yeah, he was executed.
I
But like I
told
said,
you that actor that played him
they didn't know the extent of his crimes until after his execution.
came to a convention here last year. Grandpa did. He was because he
Yeah.
was young under all that makeup. He wasn't an old guy at all when he played that part.
Oh no, yeah, no, he
Yeah.
wasn't that old.
But can you imagine them filming that? I think it was probably a pretty quick shoot, but they were talked about the heat in Texas, and because I think that's where they filmed it, right in Texas.
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah, and it was hot, and they were probably in that old house. It wasn't air conditioned or anything. You got to wear all that makeup. Oh man, that must have been miserable. Even
Well,
Leatherface with that
I don't know.
mask
It's probably worse to be like. I mean, Wilford Brimley was playing old guys when he was in his fucking 30s, dude. Like the Thing. You know, he plays the scientist guy or whatever. He's like looks like he's at least 55, 60 years old in that movie. He's in his early 30s.
on. Well, yeah. I mean, like like Hartnell, who was the first Doctor. He was in his early 50s, and I
Hmm.
mean, look, I'm at the end of my 50s, and look at me. I'm fairly
Yeah,
well preserved.
you look you looking like somebody dragged you through the garden last night. No.
Yeah. Well, they might have it. Uh, Randy Zimmerman was on yesterday talking about how they vandalized his car,
Oh, damn. I
threw a
missed that
can of
part.
mixed vegetables on it, or he said either that or threw up on it. I said
Oh.
when I lived downtown, uh, people would come out of the bars and they'd urinate on my car, and usually they'd think it's funny and urinate on the driver's side, door.
Right.
So I'd sit there on a Friday night or Saturday night or whatever. I'd sit there in the dark because there was a little ledge there, and I'd sit in the
Hmm.
dark where they couldn't see me. And this one guy, he's looking, and he finally starts heading straight towards me, right? And he gets up there and finally sees me and says, "Oh man!" Turns around because he had to go bad. Um, but yeah, they'll come out. Got broke into one time. Had a jacket behind the seat. Never kept a
Oh,
jacket in there after that. I just had it
God
thrown
damn,
behind the
man, that's
seat.
crazy.
Yeah. Well, people looking, oh, maybe that's I don't know what they're
Yeah,
looking
might
for.
be something in that jacket, you know.
Maybe, yeah, like what? Some money? I mean, I don't know. It's crazy.
Some money, some cigarettes. Who knows? Maybe you get find a gun. I mean, why
Yeah.
do people
Well,
break
if
into
you're
cars?
breaking and entering someone's car for some cigarettes, you're pretty desperate. My God.
Dude, man, people fucking break and enter your car for any fucking thing. And
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
the younger gang kids nowadays, they do it just, it's like a regular activity. It's like, what are we doing tonight? We're going to go out and break into cars and see how much cash we can get and grab stereos and credit cards. People put all kinds of shit in their car, and just leave it in there. So
Yeah.
they probably get wallets and credit cards and cash and, all kinds of change, I'm sure.
Check this out. I found this interesting. I've seen all kinds of lit stuff and stuff, but uh,
Ooh,
very
that's cool.
very beautifully done sinks.
Dude, I would
You
be
know,
afraid to do any dishes in that thing, though.
look at that. That's probably pretty thick. That is. I mean,
Yeah, that one is. That first one you showed didn't look like it was that thick.
look at that one. That one's pretty.
Oh, dude, you gotta look up, it's similar to this, but it's, Dragon Islands.
Yeah.
They have these big islands that they're building into
Oh, look at
people's
that. Look at
kitchens,
that one. Look at
and it's
that
a
one.
giant the whole thing is a dragon built into the standalone island in the kitchen. It's crazy.
Yeah,
That's
I think I've
pretty, man.
seen that. I think I've
Yeah.
shown that. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean,
This
those
has
are really pretty, dude, but look, that looks like it's fairly thin, man. I would be scared to do any
well,
dishes in there.
that's probably resin. It's probably pretty hardy, even though it's
Yeah, that's true. It
stained
looks
glass.
like stained glass, but it's probably pretty
Yeah, it's
sturdy
probably
stuff.
resin. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they just give it that stained glass look and that painted, different color feel.
Hmm.
But man, these are pretty.
Yeah, they are.
But whatever you get, you got to live with for a while, So make sure you like it, right?
Well, I mean, it's just like getting a tattoo, right? You better make sure you like that son bitch before you fucking commit.
Yeah. Eric
You
says
sure you want to wear this for the next 80 years?
many years ago, I had a drunk bum break the back window of my AMC Eagle 4WD wagon. I was home at the
Ooh,
time. I heard it, but did not see it. He denied it. And when I confronted him, police called more.
more. That's awesome,
More.
Eric.
I
I always
admitted I
like
did
those
not see
Eagle
him do it, so
four-wheel
I
drive
couldn't.
wagons.
So I couldn't press charges. I had nothing of value in the back. He was just a drunk asshole.
Yeah.
Oh, you would have used a Ginsu knife time? Yeah. Well, I mean, if they'd done any, I mean, urinating on somebody's car, that's not going to cause any damage. And
No,
and
but you can
and
shoot
it's
them in the
amazing.
dick with a BB gun.
Well, oh wow. Well, yeah, they could press charges over that, sure.
That'll teach them a lesson. I don't
Yeah.
care.
You
I would
don't care if
gladly,
you wind up in jail or not, or have a
yeah, I'd
record, or
gladly spend the weekend in jail just for fucking having a laugh at shooting the guy right in the pecker.
you just calm down and I'll show you some Bernie Wrights, and there you go. Incredible Hulk with tussling with Man Thing. 197.
Cool.
Little Bernie Wrightson goodness. So Bernie Wrightson did Man Thing here and Swamp
Swamp
Thing.
Thing. Yeah.
There you go. So if you ever wondered what his Man Thing would look like, there it is. Let me show
That's
me your
awesome.
Man Thing. Show me your Man Thing.
Uh, somebody clip that, please.
Marcia Wallace, born 1942, remembered as the receptionist Carol on TV's The Bob Newhart Show, which ran from 72 to 78, and as the voice of school
Yeah, I
teacher
didn't see it either. Cool.
Mrs. Crapple on TV's The Simpsons.
Kerbopple.
Okay, Krabappel, 1990 to 2014. So that was a good long stint. She passed in 2013 at age 70. Um, you'll
Which one
recognize her
was
when
this
you
now?
see
What
her.
was her name?
There we go.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I remember her.
her on the Bob Newhart show. Now there's a
Yeah,
different look for her as a voice actress later in
I
life.
didn't realize she was Mrs. Kerbopple though. That's pretty
Yeah.
wild.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she was the one that fell in love with the weird principal
Marcia
from
Marcia Wallace was her name. Marcia Wallace.
Marcia Wallace. Yes. Got to give Lopez the shit, Eric. It's our job.
New movie out. I don't know if you've seen it or not. The trailer for it. I think it's called
Which one?
Elevation. It's got the actor that plays the Falcon in the Avengers movies.
Oh, okay.
Let's watch the trailer. Only on, of course, Choppy Ass Theater. Yeah, enough of that. Now, wait a minute.
What the hell's going on?
All right.
You're gonna get struck, Rex.
I hit the wrong button. Really? I can't play
I'm,
trailer.
I don't, dude. I don't know. I mean,
Some movies
some
you get.
people get away with it. Shit. We're starting to echo. I'll
Oh,
be
I've
back.
gotten away with it. I've gotten away with it a time or two.
All right, we'll take your
Okay, we'll
chances.
move on. How about
I'll be right back.
Oh, I can't play my trailer and then he abandons me. Oh man. I usually manage to get a cannonball from him at times due to my ribbing. Yeah. Aaron Lepresti gets a lot of grief. Well, never saw the Wrightson Hulk versus Man Thing. I've shown that before. That might be the story based on a novel that I and Randy were talking about yesterday. Used to just be a novel form, and then they made it into a comic. Jose Luis Garcia Lopez. That's a mouthful. Here's a Charlton comic. Marcus Killigrew, who just had a birthday, posted this from May 1972. I think these images are taken from his interior work in the issue, and they made up a cover. So that does not look like Garcia Lopez to me, but wow, good stuff. Like it. Time for love. Time for swinging, time for dreaming, time for love is the title. Wow. Don't think I have any of those in my collection. I've got a few romance comics. Let's check on King Cryptid on Indiegogo because it's winding down. 28 days left. Okay. Okay. All right.
8 days left.
On King Cryptid. Yeah.
Oh. Never mind. Thought we were talking about movies here still.
King Cryptid 10 through 13 here. Still trying to get funded. They're asking for $2,024. Wow. Okay. Don't know why the $24 is there, but apparently they need it. Um, they're up to 1,692 with 28 days left. I guess this is the second 30 days on the
Oh,
campaign.
okay.
Uh, King Cryptid 10 through 13.
Yeah.
Funding mode. Okay, total raise $5,457. Maybe they had it on another platform. I don't know. 91 backers funding across the alternative
Funding
side.
goal of fifteen
Okay.
thousand. Damn.
Okay, across, and their goal is 15,000. That seems a lot. Of course, that's 3 issues. That's
Yeah, but
3.
still, ooh,
Yeah,
that's
that's
kind
a
of
lot.
rough. They only got 28 days left, and they're only at 36%. That ain't great.
Well,
I mean, Peter will
yeah,
put out the books anyway. I'm pretty sure, but
right. Well, if you want a campaign that you want to have, and it's going to be good stuff. So, uh,
I just maybe he should have just gone 10,000. I think the 15,000. Some people look at those campaign goals and go, I don't know if this person's gonna make it or not.
oh yeah, I definitely, yeah, I get you. I get what you're saying. And
Especially
maybe,
when you're down to like 16 days on the campaign and you're at 41%. It's like, do I want to spend my money on this and try to help them, or am I better off just keeping it because I'm going to get refunded anyway, or I might not get refunded
yeah.
because that's the chance you take.
Now, you've been refunded, right? Oh, look, they got a King Cryptid box. That's
I've been refunded, and I've also been just completely ignored and ripped off. So,
yeah.
but that was by the same person twice. So that's my own damn fault.
My nickname for you is Glutton for Punishment.
Hmm.
Uh huh. Come
Well, I
back
could
for
blame
more.
I could blame Ethan for talking me into fucking taking another chance on the guy, but whatever.
Oh yeah, you're thinking Leland. I know you are.
Yeah, the little orange fucking bastard.
Yeah, koala bear.
He's the only one that ever outright just never sent me a fucking book or a refund.
Yeah, he sent out a partial book to people, didn't he? On some of it, on one campaign, just part of
Well,
it.
from what I heard at the beginning of the Xenotype, the one that he did really well on, his first like big campaign,
Hmm.
um, supposedly something happened at the printers and it got printed like um anime and not anime, what do you call it? Uh the Japanese style. So it was
Manga.
backward, yeah, manga style. So
Yeah.
you had to start at the back to get to page one, and then apparently there were also pages that were printed out of order here and there throughout the book. So it fucked, pretty much everything up as far as when you're reading it, you're like, what the fuck is going on?
Hmm. Yeah.
So I don't know because I never got my copy. I never got a chance to even look at it. So
Yeah. Well, I just he never really impressed me, even though Ethan was pushing him.
nope.
You got to really use some discernment. You really do. And sometime, I mean, some people you want to give the benefit of the doubt and give a break to, and
Well,
some,
also, I mean, that's part of the reason I started backing as many people as I did and everything is I like being a part of supporting people that are independent comic creators that are doing cool shit. So if
Right.
I can help out and I can keep you alive and you can keep making art, then I that's worth it to me.
Yeah.
But if you're just gonna, be out there, you know, trolling or doing whatever, scamming for money, and you don't really give a shit about comics or whatever, and you don't care about anything
Yeah.
except the grift, right? You're grifting people for money. So whatever. It's the nature of crowdfunding. You're gonna have a small percentage of people that are just gonna be scumbags.
Yeah. I mean, I would say, and there are some people say I never back a first campaign, you know. Well, if you don't back a first campaign, there may not be a second, a
There may
third,
never
or
be a
more.
second. Yeah, as I
Yeah.
backed,
So,
I backed lots of first
but I
campaigns.
get it, and I backed some that were today I might look back on and go, ooh, that's a little chancy, you know. But when
Yeah,
I first started, I didn't know, you may not get this, but
yeah.
I
Well,
never really got burned. So,
like I said, almost 7 years ago when I first started, getting back into all this, it was a lot easier to keep track of who was CG and what books were coming out, and to back people at the highest level because there just weren't as many people putting stuff out.
yeah,
There's a
yeah,
lot of stuff coming out now.
yeah, crossovers and all kinds of stuff. Hey,
Well, I mean, look at
the apocalypse, the comic book
I don't know what's
apocalypse
gonna
is
happen
going to
there, dude,
happen.
man. That's interesting situation. Have you seen the new PTP Mark Bolton crossover toy?
Nope.
Oh, that's an interesting situation
Hmm.
because Malin and PTP do not get along very well, and Malin and Polton are partners on Graveyard Shift. So I don't know. Interesting.
Yeah. Um, yeah, the comic book apocalypse is coming if Finback came out. So,
I mean, that's the first sign, right? We need six more. So Rex's book will come out. We'll get Melvin number 4. Uh,
what's that?
Melvin
Well,
number 4.
I'm really giving I'm really giving some heavy thought to, not that heavy a thought, but I mean, I really enjoyed doing the ash can, and I'm really thinking about doing like an ash can again. Um, even while I'm working on getting this book out, another campaign
Okay. Well,
to that.
mm,
Okay.
we will talk off the air, mister.
Okay. All right. Well, I've got stuff that I want to get copyrighted and whatnot,
Well,
and
I
that
gotta.
I'm excited about, and an ash can's a good way to do it. But
Well, I understand that,
and
but
I can
yeah,
get those printed up locally like I did the first one, and get that out
I
real
know.
quick.
Mm,
Anyway, we'll talk
all
about
right.
it later.
Yes, we will. All
Don't
right.
let it miff you too bad.
It's
Um,
not missing me. It's just
okay,
I want to say something, but I don't want to say something
okay.
live.
No, online, right? Gotcha. All right. We looked at this the other day. Elsie sent me a copy of this, and we were talking about. Oh, I've not seen the female Yellow Jacket. Yeah, that
Mhm.
was the
Awesome, Eric.
that was the second. That's her first appearance. I thought it was. Um, and somebody posted about this, so I thought
Oh,
I would.
the female yellow jacket.
Female Yellow Jacket. Yeah, that
Yeah,
was her.
I completely missed her somehow. I don't know.
That's her first appearance. Rita, and first cover appearance. Rita DeMara was her name. The second Yellow Jacket, one of those background
Lovely
characters who
Rita,
make the
Rita May.
Marvel universe so fun. She would have a memorable run in the future as a GOTG. What the hell's that? Before being unceremoniously uh, killed off in the Crossing, which was a Avengers crossover type thing. But that's
GOT.
but that's
What
a
the hell
long
is a
way from here.
GOTG?
So apparently they've already killed her off as a you know character.
I don't know what the hell a GOTG is.
I people just put these abbreviations and I hate them like hell. you know. So here is
Okay.
your lizard representation, the cover to Godzilla #7, King of the Monsters, going up against a character I only found out it was in the Avengers, Red Ronin. Eh,
Oh yeah.
I'm sure that's probably Herb Trimpe on the cover.
Well, Red Ronin was part of the God, what was that team of giant robots called?
Shogun Warriors.
Shogun Warriors. Yeah, yeah. He was
Uh-huh.
one of those.
Yeah. Um, he made his first appearance, I think, in at least in the Avengers in 197, right before their 200th issue. And you can't get any better than George Perez to draw him. So it made me an instant fan of Red Ronin. Um,
Oh, is this a Perez Godzilla?
no, this is Trimpe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but
Well,
he drew Red Ronin in Avengers 197, I believe it
oh,
was.
oh, oh, oh. Okay, I got you.
Yeah,
Sorry.
and that was the first time I really saw Red Ronin and paid attention to him. He might have been in some of these Godzilla, but unless like the Fantastic Four, I think I bought an issue crossed over or something like that. I didn't buy the Godzilla title from month to month. Always looked at it, but didn't get all of them. I got a hand, one or two of them back in the day. I mean, did you buy Godzilla off the rack continuously? I didn't.
I, I couldn't. I never did. It was never on the
Oh,
rack
you never saw
continuous.
it? Okay.
No, I saw like I think I saw issue number one, and I could swear I had it somewhere, but I can't find it to save my life.
Yeah.
Um, and then it was probably like maybe issue number five, issue seven, issue 11. It was never consistent. It wasn't there every month that I would look for it. I used to ride my bike around to four different convenience stores, hitting all the little, you know, uh, the carousels and the magazine stands and all that stuff, looking for comics.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, just like me and X-Men, it took me several years to even see an X-Men on the stands in town on any of the stands. So
Well,
probably
and
the same thing with you and Godzilla.
I feel bad now, because you look back and see that
Hmm.
the direct market kind of really killed all of that, you know, direct exposure the kids used to have by having spinner racks everywhere and all that kind of stuff. So, now comics is suffering because of the direct market moving away
Yeah.
from the mainstream.
I had no idea.
At
I
the
just was
at the
kind of growing
at
with the
the
market.
no, at the
So,
time, well, I mean, I was happy. I
yeah,
like finally
it
had
was
one place
exciting. Yeah.
yeah, I had one place I could go and I gave them a list of everything I wanted, and they got it all for me every month. I didn't have to worry about running around looking for shit. It was gonna be there. It
Hmm.
was so cool. I did
Yeah.
that. Dude, I told you I had a pull list that was like 42, 43 books at one point, dude. I was like buying fucking stacks of
Hey,
fucking comics.
Ghostmas. Ghostmas in the house. Has Ghostmas
Ghostsmith?
been?
Hell,
Yeah, he's
Ghostsmith.
I already got rent, so been in here before. Don't
It's
remember
probably
him under
Eric.
that name, but him, her, they,
It's
them,
probably Eric under
whether
another
for
name
ye. Yeah.
or Timothy.
Yeah. But anyway, Wraith the Pain 2, going into its second 30 days.
It's writhing pain.
Writhing Pain. Okay, Writhing Pain. Whatever. We're promoting it. They're only two backers away from 200. 29 days left on Go. Let's watch the
Woohoo!
trailer of Writhing Pain. Book 2, Writhing Pain Return, in the sequel to hit horror graphic novel by Graves and Poten. Now that is the same public domain music, I guess, that Joe Sontag used on his campaign. It happens.
No, I haven't listened to it. I know Joe had his own band too, so some
I
of the
thought
stuff.
this was Joe's music, that he and his band were doing, but maybe it's public domain.
Well, either that or Joe let him use it.
Or Joe let him use it. Yeah. Yeah. Haunted Pizza Comics. Yeah.
I swear that was Joe's band. I
Yeah.
think.
I thought it was too. So maybe he let them use it. I don't, it's got that vibe, but I mean, you want that. There's other hard rocking public domain music, and I, I don't know. I mean, I know he's getting ready to fulfill. I don't know exactly when. We haven't really looked at.
I don't.
Have you?
Again, Eastland. I didn't say it was the only thing that killed it. The market was already, it was already going down, but it
Yeah.
definitely the direct comic book supply and being able to go to a store and get everything you wanted in one place was very convenient, and a lot of people flocked to it. And sales in other places just fell off. There was no reason for a store to keep bringing in comic books to try to sell every month when nobody was coming for it.
Eric and Boyd says, I have an art sketchbook ashcan zine/zine available soon as well. Former Filmbat artist Rock Baker will have a 4-page story featuring his character Super Cutie in it as well.
Yeah,
So,
very cool. All right,
more
Eric.
info coming at you next week.
Hell, hell.
Yeah.
Look at our CG boys just turning up the temperature for 2025. We're gonna get
Hmm.
Trump back. Everything's gonna be sailing again.
Have you heard anything on that? On the early results or anything? I mean, they've had them at like 48 and 48, and I call BS on that.
Yeah.
But they have to keep it close to say, see, Kamala really did win. It was so close to begin with.
At yeah, at this point, dude, it's yeah. No, I don't believe anything that any of the polls say when you're this close
No, the
to.
polls are usually wrong.
Yeah,
You know, I think there's been one poll out there that's been wrong, right for the last 30 something years. So that
election
one
day
I would
is
kind of
what
pay attention to.
the, the fourth, I think this year is it Tuesday the 4th.
And if I become president at that point, it's like, yeah, I've got a mandate. I'm going to beef up security even more on my ass. You know,
Oh hell,
more security. I'm all for taking the Ukraine money and putting it to Secret Service on the president after,
oh dude.
unless it's Kamala, and then I don't care.
I just heard a thing today about supposedly Biden shipped I don't know how many electrical transformers for power supplies, the big ones that go on telephone poles,
Mm.
like shipped all of our fucking stock that we had in the United States over to Ukraine to help them out so they could rebuild after
Oh,
Russia was.
that's it. Let them level the country, and then we will come in and we will rebuild. That's why a lot of people are
But dude, that now
they're
that's why
looking.
they're
They're going
saying
to get
that
rich off that.
they're saying that people in North Carolina still don't have power because we
Yeah.
don't have any of them available because Biden sold them all overseas,
Oh, yeah,
which
yeah.
is fucking stupid.
Well, I mean, it's stupid to dip into our oil reserves like he did early on.
Well,
Just to,
exactly, but you don't dip into anything that's part of our critical infrastructure like that. You don't
well,
fucking
they
sell
could
off
because
all of
Trump built it up. Remember, I mean, he could have been a nothing president and rode
now you're
the
so now
shirt
you're gonna
tails of.
blame Trump for these guys being crooked pieces of shit.
Well, no, look, you're not even listening to me.
I
What's
just
up with
messing with
that?
you.
Have you got
I'm just
candy
messing
corn
with you,
stuffed in
man.
your ear?
Uh,
Halloween goodness. Um, that shit will rot your brain. Anyway, no, I'm just saying Biden could. We both know that Biden could have rode the shirt tails of Trump and did very little
Oh yeah.
because Trump left. No matter what they say, left the country in pretty good economical shape, and it built
Well,
up
everything Biden did was fucking undo all the good
to
shit that
undo it,
Trump
which
did.
has
Yeah,
led to where we're at today. Of course, yeah.
exactly.
And
Inflation
you
and
can't
higher
blame the
prices.
pudding. You can't blame the pudding head for, except that he's a piece of crap and he's easily manipulated because he hasn't got a mind left. The guy's, I mean, he doesn't know what day it is. Let's face it. He's been out of it since he took office, and he's only gotten worse since he's been in there. So, and other people are pulling the strings, but
Yeah.
there's only so much you can say blame Biden for, you know, really.
Well, he's just following orders from his old boss.
Yes, thank you, Sig How. Anyway, um, Omer Glitch in the house. Hey, Omer, Hell Hydra. Let's get off.
Hail
Let's get off.
him.
Yeah, Obama. Yeah, let's get off this.
I didn't say. I
Subject.
did not say the word. You said it.
What, dickhead? What was the word? I forget. Short term
I
memory,
don't
no
even
less.
know.
Okay.
I must have had a head wound.
Well, I said puddinghead. I really shouldn't have said that. I'm sorry, folks.
No, Puddinhead's fine. The other one you said that wasn't a good.
Obama.
You did it again.
Well, we
Quit it.
could say Michael.
Okay. Jesus God.
Look, we would have.
All
Look,
right,
if
I
they
gotta go, people. Look at the time. Damn it! Right.
dude, you probably don't even have dinner. I've got to confess, when I was on with Randy, I was having a good time. Wanted to hit the 3 hour mark, and we did. Woohoo! Uh, we hadn't done that in a while. So
No, I'm glad you guys had a
if
good
you want
time.
a good comic talk, just get Randy Zimmerman on there. Of course, Russ stayed with us, I don't know, an hour and a half or so.
Yeah, he stayed a
Uh,
little while.
and it was late over there in the UK for him, and he wouldn't have
Yeah,
left if
I
he
was
didn't have to.
listening, but I had to
Oh,
take
no,
care of it. We actually had trick or treaters this year. It was cool. A
yeah,
bunch of new little ones in the neighborhood, like 3 to 5 year olds coming up in their little costumes and all.
yeah.
So
We,
I like doing that. Handing out the candy on Halloween. You know.
hmm hmm yeah, I mean, if you get into it and I mean, especially if you're putting up the decorations and everything, going to that much trouble, um,
Oh
you want
yeah.
to make the most of it. Um, if I go to YouTube Studios, it said we had 68. It is up to 70, 76 views, I think, on yesterday's. It's saying an average of 13 minutes, almost a couple seconds less than 14 minutes that people viewed. It blows me away. We've got like a high of 8 people, they say. Uh, and yet, um, we've got like at the end of it, we've got like 70 views I think it was short of 70 views. It's like, wow, how does that happen? I don't know, but I'll take it. So
Magic
actually,
numbers in
yeah, but
YouTube
they're
anyway.
going our way this time. They're not deducting.
No, it's all good. Yeah,
Yeah, it's all good. We'll take it.
we'll take it.
Yeah,
We'll take it
yeah,
when we can get it, man.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm just like, I don't know how that happens. We're only showing so many views here, and then we end, and it's like, wow, there's a lot of watchers, and I didn't see them come in. How does that happen? I don't know. Uh, but feds are going to get this string. Glowies is incoming. Yeah, maybe. Uh, you know, I'd say F Biden all day, and they won't take me down. But if they talk about the former election and the screwiness of it, then yeah,
I,
yeah,
we're
yeah,
not
yeah.
getting into
I
all
know,
that.
I know. I'm going right up to the edge. I'm driving right up
Yep.
to the edge.
Slam on
But
the
that's
brakes.
that's what you do with shit like that. Drive right up to the edge, and with your dump truck, you back up and then you dump everything over the edge. See, so that's all
Ah,
I'm doing. And you fixing a new drink, so what does it matter? Burkholder says, if I pop in and out, does it count as more views?
Mm,
Mm-hmm.
don't know.
I don't know the way they do things. I mean, they've been taking
The
views
way they
away
do
from us.
numbers with YouTube is, yeah,
Look, when it comes to, I don't care if we've got a core group, okay? If we've got a core group and when you look at those watch minutes,
mhm,
that's what, I mean, we had one recently that went over 20 minutes.
yeah,
The average
uh,
watch time for the viewers that watched it was over 20 minutes, which is amazing.
yeah.
Usually it's not, and
But Eric,
we had one stream, they went over 30 minutes, I think, was the average view time. Now, are they correct about that? Are they screwing with the numbers? I don't know. Because I guess if they can screw with them and deduct numbers from you,
but
they
if
can
it works,
also give you.
if it works in our favor, it's all good. So
Yeah, but usually it doesn't.
no, well, that's the
They
problem.
really
Is
screw with us. See,
usually it
Eric,
doesn't go your way.
yeah, usually it doesn't go. Well, you always notice when it doesn't go your way. I
Oh,
notice
sure.
it when it does go our way, but I think, yeah, we just did a good job. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe,
So
maybe we're just,
I can't answer that, Eastland. If you pop out and then come back, maybe like after 5 minutes, and then stay for a while again, it might count you twice. Don't know how it works.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, we had 76 views yesterday, 42, 77, 44, 52, um, 30, 63. It really depends on the day. 51, 52, 47.
Mm.
So we're not doing too bad.
And I guarantee you, some of them lower days are Tuesdays when Flying Feline and them are doing their show. Because
I think this Tuesday we knocked it out of the park. So
we had a good Tuesday.
we did. We had a good Tuesday. Yeah. Let's see. Yesterday was Thursday. Let me count back here. I'll tell you exactly what we did.
Well,
That's
dude, that
Thursday. That's Wednesday too.
yesterday was
Yeah, we
also
had
the
77 people on Tuesday.
did you?
77.
Damn,
Yeah,
nice.
I'm telling. But now it was all in the title. Indie Comics be rocking.
That's right. That was that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Indie Comics be rocking. And I named Fembat, Matty Mascots, and now Pencils Down because that was the day they launched,
Yep.
or the day before, whatever.
I think it was it the day
A good
before.
title can do you right. That's why I
Yep.
put a lot of thought into my titles, and I try not to duplicate them. Of course, there's been a time or two where I've used a thing more than once, I'm sure, but I need to really list those. Get a program and list all my titles. These I've used, don't use again. Genuine Comics in the house. Dave's got his own project going as usual. Shadowhawk.
I'm sorry. What was that?
I said, Genuine Dave in the house. He's got his own project
Oh,
going as
he's
usual.
always got something going on.
I don't know. Dave, drop your link to that, will you? Do me a favor and drop your link. I don't know that I've got your current campaign saved. I think I do, but I'm not sure.
Should still be Perfect 10 and Power Trip, right?
It'd be
Hail, Genuine
yeah.
Dave. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't
I may have it
I
here.
was distracted for a few
I
moments.
just had to look for it. The Good Stuffs campaign. Let's take a look at that. I think I did earlier today.
They
I think
closed out, I
it's
think.
I think it's done. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. To close down because I updated it and it went away.
And the boys are and Fanta are taking a break from Man Cave for a while, so Thursday nights are
Oh,
gonna
they
be a
are.
lot.
Why is that?
Yeah. Because they're pussies. They-
Okay.
I heard Justin talking about it.
I
He said
got it.
we've done 79 in a row once a week, and well, we might have took a couple of weeks off. I was
Excuse
like,
me.
dude, we're getting ready to go on 1,000 one a day.
We do it a day. Yeah, every day. Yeah, Perfect 10, Book 5, Power Trip, Book 2. We looked
There
at
you go.
this the other day. Let's watch the trailer. Let's do it.
Woo-hoo.
And if it has the Joe Sontag movie music, love that cover. That's a great cover. You put out good quality stuff, no problem. Everybody should give your every campaign you put out a hard look.
I'm liking this new Shadow Lion character.
Yeah, yeah.
Ooh, we got a bird girl.
You got pew, pew, pew. Yeah. Is that how I need to win your heart and mind? Just to create a bird girl character? Is that it?
Maybe.
Maybe. Okay. And make it dark, very dark. Okay. All right. Well, getting ready to hit 10,940, uh, 9,000. Let me get it right here. 138 backers, $9,438. So can we get him to 10,000? Discover amazing characters and experience epic adventures from the genuine superhero universe.
It's some nice art, nice colors,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
beautifully put together, edited well. That's all good stuff from Genuine Dave.
Yeah. If he posts a new thing, I always try and save that link and share it out, and because he's doing what I want to do. He's putting out good comics on a regular basis that just
Yeah,
beautiful,
dude, he built up a decent
crossovers. Mm-hmm.
little what do you call it? A stable of people to work with and stuff.
Also, an exclusive Fun My Comic cover there by Alan Goldman. He says, "Yeah, let me share that link. I already took it down, but let me share that link and put it in the chat for
Don't
everybody."
do that for.
I've had that link saved for a little while. It was up a little bit higher than. There it is. Copy and paste. At least I can do that. There we go. Go check that out over on Indiegogo. Perfect 10, Book 2, and Power Trip, Book 2. Wait a minute. Why does my mind, why does my eyes see one thing and my mind say another and my mouth say another? Perfect 10, Book 5, Power Trip, Book 2. There we go.
Yes, there you go.
What I was going to say was I was on with Randy Zimmerman, yesterday toward the end. The last 30 minutes, I could feel my blood sugar getting a little low. I immediately hit the peanut butter after that stream. That's why, when it's hard for me to think of some things, the blood sugar is tanking at.
That's why you should have a Snickers, Rex. You should have a Snickers handy.
Snapping to a Slim Jim's what I've always heard.
That works.
Yeah. Peanut butter works best, when you're down and out like that for blood sugar recovery.
I'll take your word for it.
Well, you eat certain things and it takes a while to metabolize that, and you want something that'll hit the blood system and react, fairly quickly, right?
Right. A spoonful of sugar.
I keep saving. I know I saved Fembat and it's not showing up. I don't even know why the link is not showing that I've saved it. But
the hell?
Huh?
What in the hell?
Yeah, I mean, I just been going to my history and from the launch, and then of course they had a K-pop, launched over on K-pop, so they had the link there, and I've been grabbing it from there, the Fund My Comic link. I don't know why it's not saving it. Let's try that again.
Well, I did
Try
have
that
a
again.
little bit of a problem trying to find that.
Well, at first, right, till he changed that UR code or whatever it was that was
I
wrong.
guess I don't know what exactly happened, but yeah, it
There,
was
it
weird.
finally saved. Okay. 7 backers, $367, 37% there. Um, haven't heard from Brent, so I don't know what shows he's going to go on promote. Oh, there you go, Apex, and there will be an Apex After Dark. We're going to be talking uh, um, the
Oh,
Embrace 2 again over there on
and
his channel.
some fun bad, I would hope.
Yeah, I had to cover for someone at work tonight. We have Apex After Dark with Dean James and Anthony. How you say that?
Sika
Sika. Okay.
at 8 p.m. Central
Yeah, 8 p.m. Central
tomorrow
Saturday night. Yeah.
on Rex's birthday. Yeah.
Yeah, on my birthday, which is tomorrow.
So you're
What
doing a
is the
stream
status of
already
your
for your
book,
birthday?
Rex? Status of Devil Flyer is just paid Jay Krager for another page. It's coming along. I'm working on the layout of what I want him to do right now. Really giving that some thought. Um, don't want to waste his talent. Want to pack in as much on there as I can. Um, Vinarella, okay, on Saturday and Finbat.
Oh, cool.
What's Vinarella?
I'm trying to think of the guy's name. I think he's on like his third issue now. This is issue 3 of Venerella coming out. It's kind of like Vampirella or whatever.
So are
But
you doing two shows? You got me confused because we're doing it. We're doing with Dean and Anthony the Embrace on Apex After Dark, but now you're saying Vinarella on Saturday, which is tomorrow, and talking about Finbat. So is that two different shows, or are we going to pack it all into one? I don't know. I'm confused now.
Apex at with Dean James, Anthony Sika at 8 tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Venerella on Saturday. And maybe because Apex pulled an extra shift, he's confused and thinks maybe it's Sunday that he'll be on with
Explain
Venerella.
yourself, sir. Explain yourself.
I don't know. I don't know what else to think, Apex.
Oh, that Jaeger bomb is already closed out. I didn't know that.
Oh, really?
You backed that Jaeger bomb, didn't you?
I think so.
Yeah, I think you did. I think you said you did. It's already closed out. I'm surprised.
Hmm. I'll go back and check my. Is that Fund My Comic?
I didn't look that close. I mean,
Well,
I just I just saw that it was closed.
Indiegogo's made it fucking even more difficult to search your history now and shit. It's a pain in the ass.
Now, how they
I've,
made it more? Because I know you got a lengthy history of like
I've
28
still got
pages or
I've
something.
still got all my no, dude. I've got 84 pages.
Oh, 84 pages. Okay.
So five books per page or 5 backings per page times 84. Do the math.
Okay. But now, how they made it more difficult in your assessment?
When you log into Indiegogo, they changed up the site, like the login interface and everything.
Uh huh.
So It's more difficult to access like your own personal like go to my con. You used to be right there on the bar. My backings, my contributions, my whatever, blah blah blah. My campaigns if I'm running a campaign, and you could just click on that bar and it would take you immediately to that part of your Indiegogo. And I could start going through my history. But now I gotta
Okay.
go do a whole look for something else and then do a whole login procedure and then prove I'm not a fucking robot. And then I get to go and try to access what I'm looking for on Indiegogo. And half the time it's shadow banned. So,
Yeah. Yeah. You got to have the link to,
hmm
yeah. Yeah. So
yeah. And
I
if I don't
say,
have if I don't have the link handy, I can't search Indiegogo and find it
no, but you
because
can
it
say,
says,
hey, Rex, you got that link? I might or might not, depending on what it is.
yeah, I suppose.
Because I do save the links for a long time. Um,
Well, dude, I used to spend time keeping up with the
oh,
links and all that kind of stuff.
oh, yeah. Oh, shit. I
I
caught
just
it.
don't have enough time anymore.
Oh, Jaeger Bomb. Yeah, I got it. Jaeger Bomb was Indiegogo. Indiegogo.
I'm pretty sure that one. I think I got.
I think you did. Yeah, you were talking about that. I think. Let's check on the Ace, shall we? I hope I gave a satisfying answer to the status of my own book. It's coming along. It's coming along. Working on a new uh, uh, trading card set and going to renew the campaign here.
Give us a
And
yard line, Rex. How far away from a touchdown? Where you
I
at?
don't know. I don't know. I can't tell you. There's too many balls up in the air right now. We got 3 pages completed. The book's expanded, um, page count wise, possibly if we, somehow I've got to put in another page of Jay Krager artwork. So there's certain things that I want in there. Certain things that I want in there. I want those 4 pages done
I know.
by, but I've only got so many pages unless I expand the book even more, but I have 1 page, you got to expand by 4. And Rob Ewing did 3 pages of the origin of Bog, first part of that, right? Um,
Right,
so that left me an extra page, right? Because you got to go by 4s,
right.
which was good. I gained a page,
Not
and the
really.
book.
'Cause what are you gonna do with one page?
Well, I mean, that could be a thank you page. That could be a coming soon page. That could
Well,
be
yeah, that's true.
that that could be I'm see I want 1 page of like the bystander being tortured sort of views of the future, right?
Hmm.
Because this is like a prequel. This is also kind of like a preview where that's in this story you see glimpses of what's going to happen in the future in the Devil Flyer book, right?
Right.
um so there's but we've only got so many pages to fill up, um things like things that I want to work in, like I had John Diller do a piece. There'll be composed pages, right? We'll talk about this more on my birthday, hopefully,
Hmm.
because that tomorrow will be the anniversary. It'll be like eight months in. But now, if you take away the campaign 2 months, then we're talking 6 months. So I don't think a half a year is too. You know, I know it seems like a long time to wait, but it's really not been that long. I know people are
Yeah,
wanting to get it in their hands, but
it
you
hasn't
know,
been a crazy amount of time.
hasn't been a crazy amount of time. Now see me in 2 years and then start crawling. Yeah. Um, yeah, I was hoping to
Trust
get it
me,
out
I've
this
seen
year.
some
I don't
crazy
see that
ones.
we're going to be able to get it out this year unless we can get some more funds, you know, to get everything printed and shipped out to people. So, yeah, and that's why I'm working on renewing the campaign, having Jimmy Reyes cover drop, other original artwork, new things to buy on the campaign,
There you go.
artwork, as well as a new trading card set, which I've already got 30 cards, artwork for 30 cards, put in a file um, by various artists like John Dillard, you know, uh, you name it, Rob Ewing, just a whole host of, and I'm trying to do some original artwork for cards as well. Um,
Cool.
yeah, with that in mind, and I've already gotten some artwork for trading cards set aside. Okay, so the Ace Volume 3 is the campaign. It's closed over on Indiegogo, according to this.
Ooh, yeah, I think it might be closed out already.
Okay. Yeah, I was just checking on that. That's why I check these things. And then,
Yeah, I think I might have saw something a couple of weeks ago about him closing out.
yeah, like to check. I've been checking on the status of some of these campaigns to just see if they're still in demand, still live. See, it's amazing. Like with Dragon Rage, and then also Joe Sontag's book. Look how long they've been saying, "Yeah, we're going to close it out," and it's been in
Yep.
demand for a while. You know, and I know with Joe Sontag, he's been going through like, I think maybe this is his third or fourth pass in the coloring process.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah, just to get it right, to get it like he
Yeah, I
wants
think
it.
he
But
also lost his dad last year too. So,
yeah, well, yeah,
so kind of dampen down your mood a bit.
yeah. I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting on my B Rose book. I haven't gotten that yet.
Yeah. He'll get it out to you, I'm sure.
Yeah. Well, he said he would. So, but I'm
Yeah.
looking forward to it. Monster Island, Graham Nolan's Escape from Monster Island, $42,307 over on Indiegogo. 13
Congrats to
days left
Graham.
on that campaign. Huh?
I say congrats to Graham.
Yeah. And congrats to Mr. Good Stuff for this wonderful trailer he did for him.
Yeah.
That's good stuff. Copy Adams Theater. Oh, oh, oh. Rancor.
Kind of did look like a Rancor, didn't
Oh, it looked exactly like a Rancor from Star Wars. Yes.
it?
Yeah.
I disavow. I never
Okay.
said
All right. I'm sure he doesn't call it a Rancor.
that.
Yeah. I always ask questions, and I know Apex is working right now, but like he never answers me. It's mind blowing. Like I ask about, okay, Apex After Dark, we're doing Embrace 2. But then he brings up Inarella on Saturday and Finbat. And I know we're not doing Apex After Dark. I mean, we're not doing Rex X and Apex. That's not next week or this week. So I ask the questions, but I never get answered. Very rarely. I don't know if anybody's noticed but me. Often I will ask the chat a question, somebody in the chat, and they'll never answer me. I think they do that to just see what I will do. I don't know.
Or they honestly just don't know her.
How do they not
You
know?
ask,
How
you
do you
ask
not
them
know?
strange questions.
He's the one
What
that
do you
brought it up.
mean?
He's the one that brought it up. I'm
Who
just
brought what?
asking for apex. I'm just asking for clarification. Amarok, we haven't looked at this one. Amarok still in demand, 20,770 backers, 340. Well, no, not backers, money. 347 backers.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's pretty good for kid's first campaign, man. That's a young guy
Oh yeah,
too.
I'd pay $20,000. Are you kidding? You
Oh
you would
yeah.
have already had Devil Flyer in your hands if I had the 20,000. Just saying. Freaky music. Guy's got talent. That's for sure.
Yeah, it's good.
That was kind of a film bat logo, with the fangs.
Dude, look at that line work, man. This kid's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, it's like David Finch a lot, isn't it?
Yeah. Dude. Ah,
He
some of the
launched
stuff he
on
does.
David Finch's channel.
Mhm. Yeah, I guess he was like met him a while back and been friends with him for a while.
Yeah.
Damn, dude. Kid can draw, man. Crazy good
Yeah, if
shit.
you can't see David Finch in that, you're not
Wow,
looking,
just look at it though. That's just fucking awesome, dude. And the scale he's built into that and everything, it's just
Yeah.
nice work, man.
Well, the
But
the
yeah, you can
character here.
definitely see Finch's influence on the kid.
What was the character from Image? Hell something? Hellite.
Hellspawn,
The villain.
the dude that was in Wildcats, the
Yeah.
alien guy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. 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 Mhm.
Hellspawn.
Yeah. His helmet and everything like that reminds me of that character.
Oh, a little bit. Yeah, I could see that, right? Oh,
I like that little
go.
logo jump there. Only on Indiegogo. Oh, yeah, that was kind of nice.
Pretty cool.
Well, should I want to know what you're having for dinner before I tell you something else.
I don't know.
You don't know. Okay.
Mm.
You got time to come back? You're echoing.
Oh yeah. Oh, sorry about that. I'll be right back.
Okay, no problem. I wanted to make sure I found out what he was having for dinner first, but he didn't know. So, okay, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. We talked about the Atlantean over on Fund My Comic yesterday with Russ Leach and Randy Zimmerman. Go check that out. It is now what we call in demand. And actually got a jump while he was over here on the channel. So that's always great. Went over, was it 4,600? I think he's been doing some business today. Maybe it was 4,700. So $4,725. The Atlantean, the second Call the Conqueror story. It is an original story by Randy. Good stuff coming out of Arrow Comics and to you very quickly. Shoot, you'll have that probably before Christmas. So, and Russ, see, I'm not worried about covers because Russ is going to do a couple covers for me. That's baked in. I just have to figure out what covers I want him to do, and so we'll probably have a Russ Leach cover for Devil Flyer Zero. If I want to use him for that or a later project, or he might want to have him. I want to do two books. I want to do the Momentum Unleashed Future Visions book for sure. But yeah, well, I've got, as I was telling them, Shadowhawk, I've got Russ Leach baked in. It's for sure. He's going to do a couple covers for me. I just have to figure
Oh,
out
cool.
what do I want him to do.
Well, yeah,
You
that
know,
would be good to know. Yeah.
yeah. On this campaign, I don't need him to do anything, but um, on the next campaign, yeah, I could probably use at least a Russ Leach, or maybe
Mhm.
even two covers done by him because I would like to do two books. But yeah, if you want to cut it short today, we can talk behind the scenes about my ash can dreams. You were wanting to tell me something about that, but
Yeah, I can remember at this point. Uh,
I'll remind you. I'll poke you. Uh,
all right, everybody. Well, I guess we could say good night and well,
and we do love you. We will see you tomorrow on the four
hello.
o'clock shadow on my birthday. We'll probably go longer tomorrow. I don't know, but
Yeah, probably.
it'll be a fun time. We'll call my sister. We'll see what's up with her. We'll have an Abby alert. She'll be on the show. Um,
Doo-doo, doo-doo-doo.
and I'll show some collectibles tomorrow and just have a gay old time.
Uh, all right.
Keep collecting.